Yeah, no, it is what it is. But the first big blockbuster of the season, brought to you right here on Matchday Reviews. Easy bets. But remember, you got to go onto www.easybets.co.za and make sure that you use our promo code TK50 to ensure yourself to get an extra $50 just to kickstart your betting journey. It is what it is. But make sure that you guys please subscribe, like, share our content right here on TK Solutions TV. It is what it is. Matchday Reviews with your boy Steezy and the evergreen Thuso Phala. Alright, welcome to another match day review. It is what it is. What an exciting game. Kaizer Chiefs versus Mamelodi Sundowns. Nabipo versus Mangoba's Blue Army. So many things were discussed during the week. The post-match analysis is going to be fire with my brother here. Laza, Shapuzit.
How are you, Mr. Steve?
Yeah. But before we get to the post-match analysis, let's talk about the pre-game analysis. There was so much talk about who's going to start this game, mind games by Mangoba, speaking about the fact that these are academy products from Kaizer Chiefs, Abu Mfundo, Abu Shabalala, were all brought into the system by Uzwane. So I don't know if there was a little bit of mind games by Mangoba, because I don't know if you heard about him speaking about the players and this team actually being a team that was started by Uzwane. But anyway, it is what it is. Sundowns have won the game 2-1. So many things to discuss. Hi, Laza, you the analyst in Fetu. What's up, King? When are we going to game pro?
Yeah, obviously, a difficult game for Kaizer Chiefs. They had a good start. If you have a good start and you believe you are the bigger team, for me, they should have done better on retaining it. I think they let Sundowns back in the game. They showed that they just wanted a goal and then they were going to protect it. You know, they never really showed that dominance after scoring. I think Sundowns in the first 20 minutes, they were playing long balls and that's what they wanted. Press them high, let them kick long. Don't let them play from the back. That's their DNA.
Yeah.
You know, so Chiefs started off well. They got the goal that they needed, you know, to just offload that pressure. But after that goal, in the first half, nothing was created. You know, no one is running after when Serino gets the ball. There's no more runners. Everyone comes to feet. You know, so they lost that dominance that they had. I think goes with the experience maybe in the team. Only Serino has that experience of playing against a bigger team. So it showed today. Across the Chiefs left back never had a good game. With a Morena, a pacey player, you know, always gives problems. As I say, can't replace pace.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So we need that. We need, not we as in the Kaizer Chiefs. I mean, we as South African football need that. At wingers, if you have pace, you use it.
We use it, definitely.
You use it. So if you are a Duba, if you are a Morena, that's your strength, and you use it. Kaizer Chiefs side, Duba is there, never used it. No, Serino is there. He's not more of a pacey player, but he's a skillful player. He uses it all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so those are the lessons that the young Dubas, the young Shabalala, Vilagazi
can learn. No, definitely. I think I agree with you. I think when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs, there's a lot of potential, right, in that team. Only the third game in the season. Nobody wanted to lose the game. Both teams were going for 3 points. Both teams on a clean record. A lot of excitement was brought by the fact that Kaizer Chiefs is now, you know, looking like a team that can be a threat. But maybe just a lesson learned. Maybe just a little bit of some humble pie. But I just wanted to touch on the fact that Kaizer Chiefs started out very strong. The last game that we watched and we did a match day review, Nabadlalale Amazulu, they came out very, very much strong. They came out firing. I think they showed the same thing. So maybe that's something for Coach Nabi to look at, to say, okay, guys, we start the games very well. We come out very strong. You find the Chivavairo starts the game very well, uses his body very well. But now, how do they keep the game locked up? Like you said, maybe they were only playing for the one goal and trying to defend it, but it was way too early. One thing I want to pick up is that Kaizer Chiefs last game, they started with Blom in the middle. I think Blom played a very fantastic game.
Yeah.
He gave the guys a lot of depth in terms of his passing ability.
Yeah.
This time around, Castillo. I think Castillo was very effective today. He's more steel. Maybe there was a thinking of Unabi Guti, as in Tim Castillo Guti, just to strengthen up a little bit of the midfield and put a little bit of aggression. What did you make of that play? And especially when Uplom came on, so many chances were created in the second half. So many chances were created towards the last 15-20 minutes of the game. Kaizer Chiefs could have equalized or even gone on to win the game. I want to know, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, my thoughts on that is that as a Kaizer Chiefs team, you need a ball player. You have Mart, you have Castillo, who are more grinders, right? Every time Chiefs wins the ball, there's no one to retain the ball. You know, as I said about Blom, he shows that calmness. You know, and that's what Sundowns, they have, all the players in the midfield have. All the players, whenever they win the ball, Sundowns, they never give it away. But Chiefs has the ball 5 seconds maximum.
Yeah.
It becomes very difficult for you to contain the game because you never had the ball.
Yeah.
You understand? So when Blom came on second half, now is that the ball comes in the middle. Now we can play wide. We can open up. We can keep the ball and we can start again.
He's a little bit more calm. He makes the guys
he's the calmer player.
Yeah, no, 100%.
The sub of Castillo being there worked, of how we started the game, of how we want to grind and win the battles in the midfield. We got the goal that we needed, you know. So now they never showed that calmness and the ball control that Sundowns needs you to, you know, to put against them. You must attack them with that. You must also keep the ball. When they want to start the game, you also go attack and then you force them to play the long balls. You know, and Chiefs never did that. And it's only a matter of time until Sundowns breaks you up because they always have the ball. They'll always create the chances. You can't create chances without the ball. You know, so that showed in the midfield. You have a Shabalala who's behind Chivavairo. So if we never have the ball, you'll never see him do.
Yeah.
You'll never see him and never see Chivavairo getting the ball, turning, has time, has options around him. Because we have grinders, we have Mart, we have Castillo in the midfield. When they get the ball, who contains the ball? No one. So it becomes difficult, you know. Yeah. So, but it's a lesson learned. I mean, the coach, I'm sure he goes back to review the games. Yeah. And that's a Sundowns way because that's how they win games. They always have the ball and it works for them. They've got the players to retain the ball that will rotate the ball and open you up. So Chiefs has to find a way of dealing with the situation. They are 1-0 up. How do we retain the ball? We're playing a Sundowns. How do we retain the ball? We need two players who are calm, confident on the ball to keep it and also like create that one more chance that you need in a game against Sundowns.
There's a boy that Sundowns has been playing ever since his introduction into the league this season. He came on as a substitute. I think it was the first game that Sundowns was playing when they introduced. His name is Matthews. Obviously, he was there last season as well. But ever since he came on as a substitute, he hasn't lost his position in the team. Skral looks like a bit of a Yamin Lamal. Hakim Shebile, he's got a very small frame. He was taking on Miguel. Miguel is a very strong figure, quite strong. He's a bit pacey. He's very smart. His touches. He created the equalizer. He had a very sweet touch in the box. The guys tried to take it out. That goal like Sundowns for me now when I look at it. For me personally, I don't think the keeper should have been beaten by that angle because Rivero was pushed out very wide. Ribeiro was pushed out very wide. He used his left foot. Keeper was, I don't know if he was outside of his small box or not, but I think that the keeper should have retained his position because the way the ball came over his head. What do you think of that goal? Because I believe that goal changed the complexity of the game.
Yeah, it did. It did. Coming back to Matthews. Very good player. Skill. I'm Nandi. I know him Nandi. So now it shows with the ability Sundowns.
Yeah.
That goal came from a second ball.
Yeah.
That's what Chiefs was forcing Sundowns to do. They played the ball long, and then Chiefs won the first challenge. It got to Matthews.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what Chiefs had to do from the first half. They had to win the second balls. They have Mart and Castillo, right? But the ball got to Matthews.
Yes.
And Sundowns hardly plays like that. Sundowns hardly goes over the top. But today they were forced to do that. And they capitalized on it. And that's where Chiefs were not supposed to get it wrong. It gets to Matthews. As you said, a tight angle can be questioned with the keeper, but a good finish from him.
Because he's a quality player.
Yeah, he's a quality player. He's on his left foot. I mean, the connection was well. But as I said, Chiefs, if their game plan was to play off the second ball, that second ball had to be won by them. They have two holding midfielders. They have Castillo, they have Mart.
Yeah.
But the ball lands on Matthews.
Yeah,
you know, so it's those small lessons, you know, those small details that Sundowns does well that makes them win games.
Yeah, no, great analysis. I see good. I dissect already. Got to a PhD. But before I let you go, overall 2-1. Obviously, Kaizer Chiefs takes their first defeat of the season. Sundowns, the Sundowns train keeps moving.
That train is moving.
So, just in terms of your analysis, in terms of future games, what do you think Sundowns is doing right? Because they've benched or have not played certain big players. The train is starting to keep going. Momentum is there. Do you think they keep guys like Uzwane on the field as in terms of starting lineup? We saw that they introduced to
Mudau
Sela.
Yeah.
What a fantastic game. I saw the guys, the saves, the timing. I mean, it's just it doesn't. It's a no-brainer. We are qala for me. I'm game Untanga. He starts every game.
Yeah.
But Mangoba is creating his own system, his own identity. I don't know. What do you feel about that? But a guy like Sela came on today. I mean, literally, man.
Those tackles, It's difficult to have such quality in your team, and you have quality that the team is aware of. The whole country is aware of Sela, being a starter at any team.
Yeah.
So the time you want to bench Sela Mudau or Tebogo Mokoena, you've got to manage the club. Now you've got to manage the guys around him.
So here's the tricky question: when Mangoba decides to bring back his full weapons, can you stop this train? To be quite honest, I don't think you can stop this train.
That train is moving. But I did say that train is moving now.
Yeah.
It's going to be very difficult to beat Sundowns. They never change their identity.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They go 1-0 down early in the game.
They don't panic.
They know that they'll get it.
Yes.
So it's maybe up to the other big team whenever they meet them that pound for pound, go high.
Yeah.
Challenge them, like make them be uncomfortable. Don't let Sundowns be comfortable because they know their game. They will build it up, and eventually they'll get a chance.
No, 100%. Guys, London Zwile, Laza, my analysis with his PhD. I dissect Ngamhlanje game. Brom was a fantastic game. Yeah. Overall feelings on the game. How did you see it? Was it a fantastic game? Just in closing, the PSL definitely should be back. When Kaizer Chiefs, Sundowns, and Pirates are really doing well, it does show that. I mean, for the fact that Kaizer Chiefs 3 games, almost 3 sold out games. We need that in South African football. I'm so happy that it looks like it's going to be a fantastic season. We don't know what's going to happen. We're still looking at Pirates. We're still looking at SuperSport, what they can do. We're still looking at the likes of Stellenbosch is still there. So yeah, guys, there's a lot to look forward to. We're so happy, guys. We're brought to you by Easy Bets right here on TK Solutions TV. Laza, I PhD I'm for it. Catch you guys on the flip side. Nanyas. Away.